As many of you can probably imagine, most of my November, December and January was consumed working on the new table, and I am well overdue for a "What am I playing now?" segment and essential table list update. And as many of you also know, I play everything, all of the time, but here are a handful of tables that hit my machine more often than others right now. And I am pretty sure that everyone can guess which table I am literally playing right now. Centaur, of course. Another unexpected release from board in 2023 is Centaur, Paulie 1981. Considering finding a VPX version of this table, in the last few years, has been near impossible, with many users resorting to VP9 versions, this table is a more than welcome bonus to the community. Adapted from a 2018 script by Board Dog, Hauntfreaks, Drybones, and 32 Assassin, with testing and apron scan by The Loafer, and a major 2020 scripting and physics overhaul by Rothbauer, this new release looks beautiful and plays well, although in my opinion the ball physics are a little floaty for a modern-day release. Interesting fact, although they have recently re-released the manufacture and printing of reproduction Paulie Centaur playfields, in real life, an original version of this distinguishable playfield, in mint, or near mint condition, can command many thousands of US dollars, at auction. Big ups to Board for reinvigorating this iconic and stunning machine from Jim Patla and Paulie, with the classical, and immediately recognizable, monochrome Paul Ferris artwork splashed with color. Great job, and check this one out. Last year, I had the idea to do a list of sports-themed VPX tables, but abandoned the idea when I quickly realized that people who hate a particular sport, or sports in general, will never play a sports-themed game, no matter how good it is. But here are a few sports-themed tables that hit my machine often, and are not on the essential table list. Titov Gottlieb 1993 2.0 by Rothbauer. This uber-fun, and somewhat addictive, golf-themed table commands some much-deserved attention and gameplay at my home. Well-flowing and interestingly laid out, with its volcano pitch and putt area, smack-talking gopher, tricky center lane shots and many other features, including Gottlieb's no-fail gopher wheel, arguably the most indestructible pinball playfield element ever created. This is a table that truly anyone can love, but also never strays off theme, cleverly incorporating all things golf into its playfield design, table features, and scoring. And this VPX version plays very much like the real table. Check your handicap at the door, and fire away. My second sports-themed VPX table in this video is World Cup Soccer, Paulie 1994, by Noor and Clark Kent version 1.4. This visually stunning table is another great example of a pinball machine that anyone, from any skill level, can enjoy, but doesn't stray from its soccer theme. This game has a little of everything built into it, and keeps you kicking and tackling your way through victory laps, jackpot goals, TV awards, and so much more, in this soccerific classic. Engaging, and fun, this is a winner. Goal. In the original Flintstones cartoon series, Fred has a bit of a gambling problem, which is triggered by the word bet. And I have a similar affliction whenever I hear the word comment. Without exception, Uncle Paulie's VR Room version 2.3 is the best VPX version of all of the Williams Amusement Park themed tables, although Cyclone is by far the best pinball machine of the three. This simple but challenging upgrade of Board's Comet table is so good it is magical. Like the aforementioned class of 1812, this is another Uncle Paulie table featuring Fleep sounds, N-Fuzzy, Roth physics and flippers settings, dynamic shadows by Iaki, Apophis, and Wilt, Rothbauer drop targets, lighting and artwork assistance from Hauntfreaks and Sixto, overlays and images from Joe Picasso, and testing, feedback, and suggestions from Rick, Pin Strats Dan, Rod, Board, Fluffhead35, and Remboise. I really can't say enough great things about this table, except that I am addicted, and you will be too. And while we are talking about Uncle Paulie, I have also been playing Laser Q Williams 1984 with VR Room 2.0.0, although it is a solitary experience, as my wife can't stand the audio, laugh out loud. I am loving this table right now, and the graphical quality, ball and target physics, lights, and lighting are quite shockingly, very high quality, and really starting to push that boundary between real and virtual. If you have never checked out Uncle Paulie's profile on VP Universe, I strongly recommend that you do, as he is one of those creators where you can basically go to files and grab everything off of page 1 and at least half the tables off of page 2, and you won't be disappointed. You may not, particularly, like every game, but they will all be of the highest quality, bug-free, and play well. Cheers! Recently, I have also been playing Transporter the Rescue, Midway 1989, VPWV 1.05 by VPin Workshop. VPW's Table Tune-Up is a beautifully recreated VPX version of this super rare, in real life, pinball machine. Against a funky and magnificent, sci-fi themed backdrop, this table commands you to rescue the stranded crew of the UN Orion from certain death in the jaws of the Megalopolis. Many VPX users, and pinball players alike, find this table to be unfair because of the difficulty of the rescue jackpot and other tricky, unrewarding shots, but I think it is awesome, and love the challenge, so quit your whining, and get beaming your crew to safety, in Transporter, the Rescue. I have also been playing JP's Space Cadet, and Wrath of Olympus, quite often recently. Both tables were featured in the previous video. Check them both out.
Escape the Minotaur by hitting the lit shot ball 1.
And lastly, for this video, is Dr. Dude 1990 by WRD 1972. In the 80s, the transformation from zero to hero, and weird science was a thing, and a theme, and even a movie. Like Cactus Jacks, I can't really pinpoint why I like this table, but it hits my machine a lot. Let Dr. Dude guide you to a magnetic personality, the molecular mix master, learn the gift of gab, beat the big shot bully and become super cool. This table is fun for all skill levels, but you need to be a bit of a sniper, and have a heart of rock and roll, if you want to score big. Activate the excellent ray and give this one a try. And that's what I am playing now, as well as everything else. More VPX videos to come, stay tuned.
Remember, Sky Peoples do not die. They are only asleep.